Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and today I'm going to share with you one of the most awesome supercar collections and garages I have ever visited. This is the new garage of my friend at Collector. Link is down below, and he's invited me along today to show you the cars that make up this wonderful collection that you can start to see around me as I walk up here. Now this is in development stages, the garage has just been built, the car's moved in, and we're going to come back and visit it when everything is finished later in the year. But firstly, you have just got to take a look at all of the beautiful cars that are surrounding me in this garage. I don't even know where to begin. It's a big thanks to Collector, whose link is down below, who's invited me to come along today and share this collection of cars with you. Naturally, he would quite like his privacy. It's all about the cars, and what a selection this is. Let's come back to the start here. The daily driver, the Maserati Ghibli by Novatec Tridente, over 500 horsepower in that. We've got a quad, and we've also got some bikes. I don't normally show the bikes, but let's start here with the Ducati 1199 Superleggera, which is a pretty special bike as they go. Now though, cars. The McLaren P1, volcano orange, McLaren's current hypercar, looking pretty good in race mode there, down on the ground with the wing up, plugged in obviously, the hybrid. Then we've got two 675 LTs, the 675 LT Coupe, and then the Volcano Edge 675 LT Spider, followed up by the Mercedes C63 AMG Black Series, so the hardcore version of the old model of the C63. Then one of my favourites, the McLaren Mercedes SLR Stirling Moss. Only 75 of them built. The huge front bonnet, open canopy, a tribute to Stirling Moss himself, based on the SLR, although this is an SLR 722, the special version of the car that came along after the original. And after that, we have probably most people's favourite, the Ferrari F40. Now you can tell that the collection is, well in theory, quite Ferrari-based. There's a big Ferrari badge up on the wall, but this is actually the only one here, the most iconic probably of the Ferraris, sitting alongside a Porsche 911 GT3 RS with a rather large teddy bear enjoying the rear wing. Slightly strange, but we'll allow it, I'm going to come through here and show you one thing though. Walter Roll's signature on a GT3 RS. How cool is that? So we'll continue along. We've got the BMW Z8. Always had a soft spot for the Z8. In fact, you can see we've got a few quite nice BMWs here. We've then got the M4 GTS, followed by the E92 M3 GTS, and then the M3 CRT, which is a kind of unknown discrete car. It's the more sort of hardcore version of the M3 Saloon of the previous gen, but those are the cool BMWs. Then we've got the G-Wagons, G63s, before a pair of Aventador SV Roadsters. This one we're going to head out in shortly. has a Capristo exhaust, and is quite frankly ridiculously loud. But that's 2 of the 500 in the world. And then we've got some little bikes. We've got a tractor, just because everyone needs a tractor, an old BMW 328. Then we keep coming down, we've got the BMW Isetta and a Fiat 500. But what an insane collection of cars presented in what is already a wonderful kind of room and garage to me. And this is not finished. It's going to have new tiling, more decorations, different lighting, all sorts of things still to come to make this an even more special place to see the cars than it already is. Now, you can probably tell the owners quite like their Ferraris. You have the sort of additional stickers around the cars for Mille Miglia and Ferrari, and even a slightly cheeky Ferrari badge on a Porsche. There's no Ferrari badge on the Lamborghini. And that's kind of a traditional thing going back, because I know people are going to ask me about it. If you had a Ferrari in this area of Germany, it was sort of a thing to put Ferrari stickers on your other cars. So that's been sort of maintained through to now. Lots of unique kind of styling designs of the cars as well. But wow, this is really quite a location. I'm a little bit speechless almost, you know, just looking around, because this is kind of like my dream. Cars in a lovely collection display, presented like this, opportunity to walk around and have a look at them, and in this case, share it with you. This is amazing. We're going to jump into this one of the Aventador SVs, which has probably the loudest exhaust system ever. And having heard it before, get ready for this one because, well, it's going to be something quite incredible. Okay. That is so loud! Oh my goodness! Just moving slowly, I can barely even hear myself think. Okay then, so we're going to jump. I don't think you can. The car goes up this step. Here comes the angry bull. Let's step in then to the SV. Pull the door down. Okay then. Goodness me, those downshifts. There's one very angry V12 behind us. In the SV we have a button right here to open the rear window. And then you can get a little bit more noise, like those crackles and burbles. V12 sounds good, and as you can see, we've got benzene van driving in the FF behind us. DB11. Check out this view across the lake in the Aventador SV. Well, we've had a quick little stop and removed the roof, which stows away in the front, but now we're going to enjoy the noise of the car top down. Past the FF. Supercars everywhere today. There's a new R8 Spider. The crackles. to the motorway. But my word, the noise of this thing. That was pretty crazy. Sounded amazing as well. What a sound from this thing. De-restricted autobahns at their finest. One very, very noisy Aventador SV is now parked in the garage, which means we're going to open up the valves, turn off the lights, and make a little bit of noise and maybe some flames. So just listen to this. To set off the alarm. Too much engine indoors. And off. Well, that was pretty insane. Probably the loudest Aventador ever, and it made some pretty cool blue flames too. But while we're here, I'm going to check out some other cars, including the C63 Black Series. Now this one's actually even more special than a normal special C63 Black Series because it is a special edition. In fact, basically the only customer special edition, with black highlights, the red pinstriping around the wheels, the red AMG logo there in the lower grille. But let's jump in and fire this one up too. So give me one moment. Open the door there. Squeezing through. You can see the special edition plaque right there. So we've got all 6.3 litres of AMG V8 goodness. 6.3 V8 on the dash. Key in, turn that. Are you ready? Whoa! The crack, the whip as it roared into life. You've got to love that V8 from the full to back. We're going to let the C63 Black Series warm up a little bit so that we can blip it with a warm engine. And in the meantime, I'm going to come and check out the M4 GTS. Now, I used to have an M4 for a little bit, Barcelona car, but this one, well, the GTS is the significantly more track-focused version of the car. So let's jump in, have a look in here. You can see the roll cage in the back, harnesses, bucket seats. There's the roll cage. The Alcantara performance steering wheel, step in, GTS badging. So then, are you ready for this? Performance wheel, let's turn on the ignition. Comes to life, that's quite nice. I like how that works, M performance. And go. That is just loud. Doing its thing. We are up to temperatures in here then. So let's hear this engine sound. What? That was like 4,500 RPM. Wowzers. This really is one of the best. Big V8, that's how it should be. And the GTS? Not too shabby either then. We have basically been boys with toys for this afternoon, having a lot of fun, but it's a big thanks to Joe Collector for letting me come by and share with you this wonderful selection of cars. We've got hypercars, we've got track special editions, we've got seriously rare cars, older cars, particularly there. We've got a tractor, but this has basically been an awesome opportunity to come by, just hear some fun stuff, go out in the Aventador SV Roadster as well, and I hope you have enjoyed this opportunity. I'm going to take a moment now to think about which one of these cars is actually my favourite, and I'd like you to comment down below which you think too, and then I'm going to come back and film a video with that car in particular. Not sure, P1, SLR Stirling Moss, F40, I've always liked the Z8s, the Aventador SV, which just sounds insane, lots of other particularly rare cars, the CRT, the 991 GT3 RS, the special edition C63 Black Series, the LT Coupe and Spider. I don't even really know where to start, but I have had a really fun day. I hope you've enjoyed this look behind the scenes here at the garage as well. Do go and follow Joe Collector. The Instagram link is right down below to see the progress as the garage gets completed. Everything here is going to look so much different when we next come back to, and I'm sure there are going to be some new cars on the horizon in the future too. I'm going to wrap it up there though. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, really appreciate it. And I'll come back to you tomorrow with which one I choose to be my favourite. That's it for now though. I'll catch up with you again soon. Cheers. As you do.